Hi Brian, this is Cicely Majeed, and I am sharing with you and everyone else who's watching my testimonial on how you have changed my life. I have an amazing success story for you and I want you to hear it. This is in regards to a newsletter that you sent back in August. And let me read to you what it was about. It was entitled The 7 Keys to High Energy. And when I read it, I was pretty amazed. I was inspired by it, which I usually am by your newsletters. But this one really stood out for me because key number 7 was about having a positive mental attitude, something that I really needed to work on at that time. Let me read it to you. It says, the 7th key to high energy is for you to go on a 21-day positive mental attitude diet, one day at a time. Resolve that for the next 21 days, you're going to keep your mind on what you want and keep it off the things you don't want. You are going to think and talk positively and optimistically about your goals, other people, and everything that is going on in your life. And I thought, wow, this is pretty amazing. It makes sense. It's something that we all need to do. However, sometimes we think about it and we kind of, kick it to the curb and say, oh, okay, that's something I want to do. I wanted to do something different, so I took a step further and I actually went on a 21-day mental fitness diet. I did an experiment with myself and I wanted to see if I can really get through this diet and think positively and overcome whatever challenges came at me and still have a positive mental attitude about it. So that's exactly what I did, Brian. I took each day and I wrote down all of my challenges. I gave myself a task and I wrote down the outcome of the day and what I learned about that day. And I'll give you an example. Day 1 of my mental diet, I had 3 challenges. The first one was walking my dog, who's a little rambunctious. The second was an iPod issue. I couldn't charge it. I won't go into detail. I'll let you look at the videos for yourself. And number 3, I had some technology failures. Actually recording the videos, that was not fun. And so my task number 1 was to have positive thoughts about myself. I work with at-risk youth. I will give you my email address and you can check that out for yourself later. But I work with at-risk youth and I counsel them. And I talk to them a lot about thinking positive about themselves and about their lives, because a lot of these kids have been abused, have been in gangs, and have just horrible lives or have come from really negative environments. And the first thing they do is think negative. And I believe that in order for me to tell them to think positive or to preach positivity to them, I have to practice what I preach. So I can't go around thinking negative myself, and that is the main reason why I went on the diet for these kids. And it worked. It was pretty amazing. It changed my life, Brian. Oh my gosh, you just won't believe the transformation that has happened in my life. I have been able to think positive about things. It has been on my mind, when I wake up in the morning, if something negative happens or if something negative is going on, think positive about it, Cicely. Change your thinking, and you can do it. And that's why I did the experiment, so that I can show these kids and everyone out there who watches those videos and reads my blog that they can do it too, that's how powerful the mind is. So that's what I did, and I wanted to share that with you. If you want to check out any of the videos, I posted them on YouTube and on my website. That's at www.cagestowings.com. You can see it on there. You can also view my blog on WordPress. Check it out for yourself and see how you changed my life. So I want to extend my gratitude out to you. Whether or not I win this contest would be great, but if I don't, I want you to know how grateful I am. I want you to know how positive I am and what an amazing life I am having right now just because of that newsletter that you sent me. So thank you so much, Brian. You take care and keep up the good work. I love what you do. Take care.